Can you hear that? That's the sound of all of those annoying holiday movies that are going to be on all month. Hi, welcome back. My name is Tara Callahan and I do videos here every Wednesday. And if you want to subscribe, please do so right there. Just click it. Just click it. It's so easy. Today what I thought I'd talk about, because I've been watching it every year since I was tiny, is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, because that movie is supposed to be a feel-good movie about Santa Claus and Rudolph and how Rudolph beat all the odds and Santa gave him a chance to fly that sleigh, and isn't it a great story? And what that story is really about is a big fat bully, and his name is Santa Claus. Santa Claus not only told Rudolph that he just better beat it with that red nose, but he had a whole legion of his reindeer guys, one being apparently the gym teacher because he wore a whistle around his neck during the reindeer games. Whatever guy that was, he was one of the reindeer from the sleigh. And that guy with his little hat and his little whistle was like, you with the red nose, that's kind of ridiculous. The rest of you guys stay away from him. He's not worthy. Then they wouldn't play with him anymore or let him play with any reindeer games, and they basically kicked him out of the whole community, and his parents didn't really even care either. He just wandered away into Bumble Mountain or whatever that was. There were only a handful of cool people in that film. One was the big ginger guy, Unicorn Cornelius. Because rare is the day when the ginger is the bad guy in a movie. He was just the big, jolly, funny guy. And he was a good guy. He kept everybody under his wing on his little sled with all his little dogs. And then the guy that wanted to be a dentist, he was cool. Yeah, he had the swoop with the yellow hair, kind of proving that he was different. He just wanted to be a dentist. Nobody would let him be what he wanted to be. He just wanted to be a dentist and fix all these elves' teeth and be happy with his life. And everyone's like, you can't be a dentist. You're an elf. You're gonna make toys. The best part about Rudolph is that as long as you served a function, then your abnormality was an asset to the Winter Wonderland community. But if it wasn't an asset to them, then hey, you better hit the road, Jack. I mean, that poor Bumble, his primary job was to hang out up in the mountain and be scary. That little town needed something to be afraid of, like every little town does. It keeps you real, The guy was up there being all crazy with his crazy matted white fur and his teeth, and then they took all his teeth out and then they liked him. They took out his essence, and then they're like, now we tamed you, and now what you're gonna do is you're gonna come down out of the mountains, you're gonna get inside, and we're gonna domesticate you, and what your job's gonna be is that you're gonna take the star and you're gonna put it on top of the tree. No more hanging out in the mountains with your normal self, doing what you normally do. We're gonna just disfigure you, maim you, and make you eat so you can only eat applesauce and not elves and reindeer, and then you're fully functioning in society that we created. We're gonna make you fit. And Rudolph, now that it's super foggy out and Santa needs your help, that's a great thing. Don't cover up that nose. It's ugly, but we need it. And then that whole land of misfit toys, Santa was like, we got this whole land that we created over here for the freaks and the geeks and the trains with square wheels and the elephant with polka dots and a doll that constantly cried. I think that was her deal. And then the guy in charge of the misfit toys, that whole land was a lion with wings. Where'd he fly in from? Narnia? I have no idea where he came from or why he was there. But he was this benevolent, nice, kind lion that took care of all these misfit people until they decided they were okay, now we're good enough. Now we're gonna actually get you on the sleigh. I think they should have left them all there on the island. They were super happy there, all hanging out together with all their disfigurements and all that stuff. Don't bully people. There's so much bullying going on the internet. Don't do it. It's ridiculous. And don't watch Rudolph. Just kidding, it's fine. But, just maybe explain to your kids that it's okay. You don't have to have a purpose if you have some weird abnormality. That's you. I have a birthmark that runs down the center of my forehead that I cover up every time I do one of these videos. I should uncover it and show you, but it runs right here. You can probably see it. And sometimes I forget to put makeup on that little birthmark. And people will ask me if I walked into a door. And I'm like, no. But thanks for pointing out that I have a birthmark on my forehead. Thanks for watching. Be nice to each other. Gifts don't matter. Just be really nice to each other.